Allegheny and Monongahela Rivers. We're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started, and we're off from Acrisure. Wilson with a return here. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
319!
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
Yeah, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
319!
Warren here from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Rodgers from the gun. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
258! 26. Inside. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, take 26. Slip it.
Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Six.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Gets his targets. That's Torrey Horton. He has room past the 25. Keeps himself upright. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
Going after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Wilson with a return here. Things going well so far.
The Steelers take over the first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Get 300. Let it. 319.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Go play action here. It's Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. And he could have a free play here. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll run here following the penalty. He's got room to roam. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Wilson with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
58.
To throw, Rodgers. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. Down the sideline past the 40. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
319! Go right! Inside! Jump out!
To the air on first down. Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down. Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. The pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long.
Get 300! Get 300!
Here he goes, third and long. Completed over the middle. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. And that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the first down, and live to play another day.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making a one-score game in the first half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 7. First Boswell to kick off for
And
Pittsburgh.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. From the gun, Milrow. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Jump out! 630!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Down the field, he's got Wilson. There it is, touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers tie things up at 14.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
It's a nickel look for the Steelers here on third. Third and long for him here. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Calvin Austin on the return for the Steelers. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Austin on the return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. They'll start the drive with Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Get 300! Get 300! Keep up! Blue 58! Blue 58!
Rodgers to throw. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A give left side to Warren. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be second and 1.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion will.
And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers with a chance to score and take a lead into the locker room. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Green 18. Go to 50. Hey, you block over inside. Back north. Green 18.
Now here's Rodgers. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
50, 58, 26, 30.
To throw again here on 2nd down. Rodgers throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready.
Joe Rowe from the gun. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Walker on 1st down. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
It's incomplete. It's on the turn, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Steelers get to it. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Get 300. 18. Teammate. Jump out.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
18.
On 2nd down, Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down, and they need to get 10. Throw here, 3rd down. Dumped off to his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Corliss Waitman on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Milroe looking to throw. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Milroe. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Come on.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll send out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. On in at the 41. To the 45. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Atlanta, to the 50. 258. Inside. Yeah, this. 26.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rogers. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. In the red zone on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Rogers from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
12 yards. And the Steelers.
Throwing again, Rogers. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Jump out! Next one. Number 50. Hey, you block over here. Screen again.
From the shotgun, here's Rogers. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So as they're trying to throw for this, Brock, they've actually been thrown off here by a couple of great plays defensively.
Yeah, offensively, that can't happen. Defensively, kudos. Offensively, touchdown, check down, throwaway. That's it. Sack cannot be a part of the equation.
Now Rogers on 3rd and goal. Catch is made in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run, deep down the line. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dumps. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send